good about not doing that.
Okay, so today I'm talking about the urgent agreement to secure a better future. My question or research question was, how do Americans feel about environmental issues? And my what does this matter is this is a quote by Jonathan Watt, who's an environmental editor active on environmental issues, who commented on a recent United Nations study, and he said the health of the ecosystems in which we and other species depend is deteriorating more rapidly than ever. We are eroding the very foundations of economic needs, livelihoods, food security, health, and quality of life worldwide. And basically, what his comment was about is about the human activity and how it has impacted both of the abundance and diversity of animals on plants. And these are recent studies. These graphs are made by studies from the United Nations and really shows the decline of different things. And also because and another, sorry, and because of this, not only has this problem by humans have caused damage to animals, it also has caused damage to its own population. A recent study in 2015 found that 9 million premature deaths worldwide, 16% were linked to pollution. 6.5 million were linked to air pollution, and 1.5 were linked to water pollution. Usually came from middle or lower class economies. In the USA specifically, air pollution has caused 155,000 premature deaths just in 2015. My main argument was, with growing environmental casualties, there's an action needed to be done by regulating business who produce danger to the environment. One problem with this is there's a divide between us, and by us I mean Americans. Pew Research Center took out a study in 2019 asking Americans how they feel about environmental issues. And one of the questions is there evidence of temperature changing? 68% said yes, and while 25% said no, there wasn't any solid evidence to prove that temperature is changing. Another question asked in the survey was, should the United States do whatever it takes to protect the environment? 74% said yes, while 22% said no, that the United States has done enough to help environmental issues. And the problem, although there's evidence to prove Earth is in danger and many believe action should take place, many of the decisions are up to government officials to enforce any kind of action to be done. So here's a kind of idea of two political parties that dominate the United States government, which is the Democrats and the Republicans. As you can see here, Democrats usually believe that they should help with communities and social issues, while Republicans think that the role of government should be protecting individual rights. So it's more likely that Democrats support the idea of government's role to enforce any kind of environmental issues. But the division in this is that 83% of minority conservatives who likely affiliate with Republicans, and moderate Democrats say that agree that Earth is warming up, while just 55% says that it's caused by human activity. 74% of Democrats said protecting the environment should be a top priority, while 31% said the same and others disagree. And Republicans' main argument to not enforce any environmental legislation is because everything leads to or is blamed in businesses. The Republicans do not want business to harm because they argue that they would hurt the U.S. economy. The thing is that just 100 companies have been the source of more than 70% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions since 1988. This includes companies from companies that are in the United States, that cause carbon emissions and greenhouse gases. And here in this graph, we have the world average in 2015. This is data for 2015 about the world average carbon per person. The United States, produces more than twice as much as carbon emission per person in China. And the more surprising fact is that if you look here, China has more population than the United States. And some solutions that could help these problems is think about the person you choose to put in office that would help environmental issues and help make positive changes. And inform yourself about these environmental issues. One of the problems with people, or not people, one of the issues that conflict in these solutions is that a lot of people are not informed or are affiliated to believe that, affiliated with a lot with their religious beliefs, and that prevents many people from actually looking through these problems. My conclusion was, though the Republican Party fears the economy of the U.S. could be in danger, if we set policies to save Earth and assure a future, there will be time to continue to have life on Earth, allowing more research to be done to figure out whether businesses can still run on without hurting the economy or the environment.